Well, the British royals have posed for a new formal photograph. Duchess of Cambridge, Kate Middleton, as it always is, because you just can't help but notice her. But take a close look at her tiara.
Yeah?
That's one of Princess Diana's favorites. It's actually the one that she wore.
One tiara, two royal women, and an unspoken rule explains the delicate dynamics of the British monarchy. When Princess Catherine wears the Cambridge lover's knot, the tiara that Princess Diana cherished, Queen Camilla does not. This isn't about competition or refusal. The reality is much more intriguing. It reveals how royal protocol, public perception, impersonal sensitivity create invisible boundaries that need no enforcement. Stay with me because what you're about to learn will completely change your perspective on royal jewelry, the tiara that became Diana's crown. Let's start with the crown jewel itself, the Cambridge lover's knot. Tiara is not just beautiful. It has a rich royal history and gained even more significance in the hands of Princess Diana. Queen Mary commissioned this tiara in 1913 from the House of Gerard. It has 19 teardrop pearls hanging from diamond knots in arches. Queen Mary wanted it to be a copy of a tiara that belonged to her grandmother, Princess Augusta, Duchess of Cambridge. The original design is over 200 years old, but Queen Mary's version captured the public's imagination. What makes the tiara special is its combination of diamonds set in silver and gold, along with the iconic pearl drops. This design catches light beautifully from all angles. Experts believe it is worth about $2.7 million, but its historical and emotional value is even greater. Queen Elizabeth II inherited the tiara from her grandmother and wore it often in the 1950s. After that, it became less well known. Everything changed in 1981 when Lady Diana Spencer married Prince Charles. The Queen gifted her this tiara as a wedding present. Diana made the tiara her own signature piece. She wore it to state banquets, royal tours to Hong Kong and Saudi Arabia, diplomatic receptions, and parliamentary openings. The tiara became linked to Diana, representing elegance and beauty. Although she once mentioned it was heavy and gave her headaches, she loved wearing it. After Diana's tragic death in 1997, the tiara returned to the royal vault as per protocol. For almost 18 years it remained hidden, as if the palace could not bear to see anyone else wear it. The woman who would eventually wear it again understood its significance. How royal tiaras actually work. The truth about ownership. Before we continue, it's important to understand how royal tiaras work. Contrary to what many think, royals don't simply own these pieces or share them freely. The British royal jewelry collection is complex and divided into different types. Some pieces are crown property, heirlooms that belong to the monarchy and pass from one monarch to the next. Others are personal property owned fully by individual royals. There is also a middle category, pieces belonging to the reigning monarch that are loaned to family members. The Cambridge lover's knot tiara falls into this middle category. It belongs to King Charles III, just as it belonged to his mother, Queen Elizabeth II. The monarch decides who can borrow tiaras for state occasions. However, senior royals often have regular relationships with specific tiaras. Here's the key point. No individual royal can transfer or block the tiaras. For example, Princess Anne, who works hard and is respected in the family, does not control the vault. She cannot give tiaras to Catherine or deny them to Camilla. That's not how the system operates. Instead, the process is more nuanced. As monarch, King Charles has the final say. However, royal women typically choose their own tiaras based on what looks appropriate, their personal taste, and an understanding of which pieces hold special emotions for certain people. Royal tradition also dictates who can wear tiaras. Tiaras are reserved for married women or for specific state occasions. This is why Princess Charlotte, though third in line to the throne, won't wear a tiara until her wedding day. Even at King Charles's coronation in 2023, Charlotte wore a beautiful crystal headpiece that looked like a tiara, but wasn't one. This solution respected both tradition and modern times. This system ensures continuity while allowing for personal choice. It's not about power struggles or family drama. It's about balancing centuries of tradition with modern sensibilities, Catherine's coronation as Diana's successor. In 2015, 18 years after Diana's death, the lover's knot tiara was finally seen again. Catherine, the Duchess of Cambridge, wore it to the annual diplomatic reception at Buckingham Palace. This was significant because it showed that Catherine was embracing her role as the Princess of Wales, taking on Diana's legacy. Since her debut in 2015, Catherine has made the lover's knot her go-to tiara, just like Diana did before her. She wore it at the 2017 Spanish state banquet, the 2018 diplomatic reception, and the 2019 diplomatic reception. Each time, people compared her to Diana, highlighting their similar elegance and style. From 2020 to 2024, Catherine stepped back from public appearances due to the pandemic and her cancer diagnosis in early 2024. For nearly 2 years, the lover's knot tiara remained unworn, creating excitement about her return. In July 2025, Catherine made a dramatic comeback. At the French state banquet at Windsor Castle, she wore a stunning crimson Giverny gown with a cape, along with the Cambridge lover's knot tiara. It was the first time she had worn it since her health issues. The internet responded with joy, celebrating her return and her choice to wear Diana's tiara. Brigitte Macron, the wife of the French president, complimented Catherine's elegance, and the fashion press called it one of the decade's top royal fashion moments. Catherine wore the tiara again in September 2025 at the U.S. state banquet, honoring President Donald Trump, this time in a golden lace gown. President Trump praised her, saying she looked radiant, so healthy, and so beautiful. Prince William sat nearby with Queen Camilla and First Lady Melania Trump. In December 2025, Catherine introduced Queen Victoria's Oriental Surlet tiara at the German state banquet. This beautiful tiara featuring rubies and diamonds had not been seen in 20 years and was beloved by the Queen Mother. This choice showed that Catherine is not only Diana's successor, but is also creating her own legacy, connecting with past royal women while making her mark in history. Catherine's connection to the lover's knot tiara shows she honors Diana while confidently fulfilling her role as Princess of Wales. She is not trying to be Diana again. She is Catherine, and Diana's tiara has found a new place in her story. The real reason Camilla has never worn it. The question many people ask is, why hasn't Queen Camilla worn the lover's knot tiara, even though she is queen consort and has access to all royal jewelry? The answer is straightforward. It's a smart choice based on her understanding of emotions and public opinion. Camilla has a wide range of beautiful tiaras to choose from. Her favorite is the Greville tiara, a diamond honeycomb design created by Baron for Dame Margaret Grillil. Dame Grill left it to the Queen Mother in 1942. Camilla wears this tiara often for state dinners, the state opening of Parliament and special events. It has become as closely associated with her as the lover's knot tiara was with Diana. She also wears the Delhi Durbar tiara made for Queen Mary in 1911, the Belgian sapphire tiara, which she showed off at King Charles's first state banquet, and most recently Queen Alexander's Kokenik tiara, which features over 400 diamonds and hasn't been seen since Queen Elizabeth wore it in 2015. In November 2025, she debuted the Greville Emerald Kokoshnik tiara at the diplomatic reception, a piece that Princess Yenny wore at her 2018 wedding. At the December 2025 Qatari state banquet, she wore another lesser-known tiara from the collection. Clearly, Camilla has many stunning tiaras at her disposal. So, why does she avoid the lover's knot tiara? Jewelry experts note that wearing Diana's famous tiara could pose a public relations issue. This tiara is not just beautiful. It represents Diana's legacy and is strongly linked to her, a princess who wore it with grace and died tragically. Camilla's relationship with the public is complicated because of her kind of connection to Charles during his marriage to Diana. She has worked hard to build her own respected role by supporting literacy, raising awareness about domestic violence, and helping military families. However, many might see wearing Diana's tiara as insensitive or provocative. There's no evidence that Camilla has ever asked to wear it. Royal sources say she is happy with her own collection and recognizes the importance of certain pieces. Even critics of Camilla noted years ago that she has never been photographed wearing the lover's knot. Any claims she makes are likely based on altered images or misinformation. This isn't about being blocked or refused. It's about Camilla's good judgment and awareness of public feelings. She understands which issues are important and which tiaras are better left to others. Her decision comes from practicality, not restrictions. The unspoken rules that govern royal jewels. Royal tiaras follow a complex set of unspoken rules that are as important as official guidelines. Some tiaras are closely associated with Princess Diana and are considered off-limits to certain wearers. The lover's knot tiara is a prime example, and Diana's sapphire engagement ring, which now belongs to Catherine, is similar. While there are no legal restrictions, everyone respects these boundaries. Certain tiaras, like the Spencer tiara that Diana wore on her wedding day, are family heirlooms. This tiara belongs to the Spencer family and is now kept by Diana's brother, Charles Spencer, the 9th Earl Spencer. Despite rumors neither Catherine nor Princess Charlotte will inherit it, it will remain with the Spencer family. Both Catherine and Meghan wore tiaras from the royal collection for their weddings because they do not have access to the Spencer tiara. Typically, the most significant tiaras go to the senior royals. Catherine, as Princess of Wales and future Queen Consort, can wear pieces that junior royals cannot. This isn't favoritism. It's protocol based on rank and role. Tiaras are reserved for married women. Princess Charlotte won't wear one until she gets married. At the 2023 coronation, she wore a crystal and silver headpiece that looked like a tiara without actually being one. This allowed her to join in the ceremony's formality while respecting tradition. The choice of tiaras sends messages. When Catherine wears Queen Victoria's Oriental circlet, she links herself to Victoria's legacy. When Camilla wears a rarely seen tiara, she shows her growing confidence and place in royal history. These rules are not written down, but people understand and consistently follow them. They show how the monarchy balances tradition with modern values, allowing multiple women to shine without overlapping in their symbolic roles. What this reveals about the modern monarchy. The choices about who wears which tiara show how the British monarchy manages its complex relationship with tradition, public opinion, and personal feelings. Right now, we see the Queen Consort not wearing the most famous tiara in their collection. She chooses not to wear it because she knows that the public wouldn't accept it. In contrast, the Princess of Wales wears that same tiara to honor Diana's legacy while also building her own image. Princess Anne, known for her hard work, continues to wear her diamond festin tiara, which she received as a gift in 1973 at significant events, creating a consistent image for herself. This reflects a monarchy that has learned to understand public opinion. After Diana died in 1997, the royal family faced widespread criticism for appearing cold and disconnected. They learned that public feelings matter and that symbols have meanings that go beyond official descriptions. Today's tiara choices show lessons learned from that time. Camilla's choice to avoid tiaras connected to Diana shows that the monarchy remembers its past. Catherine's confident choice of the lover's knot tiara shows that enough time has passed for her to honor Diana's legacy without overshadowing it. The royal family, despite its strict rules, also allows for personal sensitivity. No one forced Camilla to stay away from the lover's knot, and no one stopped Catherine from choosing other tiaras. These decisions reflect an understanding of history, context, and public perception, skills that can't be dictated but must be learned. The monarchy's survival relies on this kind of emotional intelligence. In today's world of social media and quick global communication, every choice is watched and every symbol is analyzed. The royal women who succeed are those who grasp not only the rules, but also the unspoken expectations around them. The future of Diana's tiara. What will happen next with the lover's knot tiara? Right now, it is clearly Catherine's signature piece. At 43 and currently serving as the Princess of Wales, she has many years ahead to wear Diana's crown at important events. She will create her own history with the piece while honoring its past. Royal jewelry often looks ahead to the next generation. When Catherine becomes Queen Consort, she will have access to more important pieces, including the Girls of Great Britain and Ireland tiara. This tiara was Queen Elizabeth II's favorite and has appeared on British currency for years. Camilla wore it for the first time in 2024, showing her growing comfort with key pieces. When this change occurs, the lover's knot might go to the next Princess of Wales if Prince George marries and his wife receives that title. It may also go to Princess Charlotte, who could inherit some of Catherine's regular pieces as a working royal. However, the Spencer tiara will never be part of the royal collection because it belongs to the Spencer family. It will likely be worn by future Spencer brides, keeping its link to Diana's heritage rather than her royal legacy. The lover's knot will keep Diana's memory alive. Each time it appears, it will remind people of the iconic princess and generate headlines. These royal heirlooms are not just jewelry. They connect us to history. Catherine knows this. Her decision to wear the tiara after her cancer battle was intentional. It showed that she is still here, still fighting, and still carrying on the work Diana started. Wearing the tiara in July 2025 symbolized resilience, legacy, and the continuation of Diana's compassionate approach to royal duty. The reason Catherine wears Diana's tiara and Camilla doesn't is about palace drama or family conflicts. It's about a careful balance, following rules while being sensitive, upholding traditions, and understanding unspoken feelings. Catherine wears the lover's knot tiara because she is Diana's direct successor to the title of Princess of Wales. Time has passed, allowing the tiara to be worn anew, and she has gained public acceptance in this role. Her battle with cancer and her graceful return to her duties have strengthened that acceptance. Camilla does not wear it because she understands the importance of symbols. She has created her own identity with other beautiful pieces. Sometimes the smartest decision is knowing which issues are not worth the fight. The royal family makes these choices with care, having learned important lessons about how the public views them, the respect they should show, and the lasting power of symbols. The Cambridge lover's knot tiara will continue to shine at state banquets and diplomatic events for years to come. Each time it is worn, it will remember Diana while creating new memories for Catherine, and whoever wears it next. This is the magic of royal heirlooms. They are not stuck in the past, but are living symbols that connect generations while allowing each woman to create her own story. If you found this interesting, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell for more insights about royals. Share your thoughts in the comments. Do you think Catherine will continue to make the lover's knot her signature piece? What tiara do you hope to see her wear next? I want to hear your thoughts. See you in the next video.